In case you didn't know, there's a show. It's called the Red Carpet Custodian Podcast, and I'm your host, Casper. Right now, in the room, we have an international guest, superstar. She's here to stay. She might go back away sometimes, but she is making her mark in New York City. On the Red Carpet Consortium show, you know we're going to highlight these artists, these guests, and this one right here has a couple of songs out you should go listen to. I recommend the one song, I'm sorry, but it's called Purple Lenses, and I wanted to get the producer right. Major Effects is on the production. We're in the building with none other, Finland's finest. KOKO is here. KOKO, it's a pleasure to have you.
Thank you for having me. I'm so happy to be here.
Oh my God. Listen, there is a place for people like you. And this is one of them.
I love it. I was about to say heaven.
No. Before we get crazy, we usually start with, can you explain your name? How did you get the name KOKO?
Word. So it is actually very simple. Like my last name, it is actually KOKKO. So my artist name, KOKO. KOKO, it comes from there really. And how it really did happen is like I was around 15, 16 when I moved to Brussels, Belgium. My friends, instead of like using my first name, which is you pronounce in Finnish, you say Iris. So then basically people were tapping in more with my last name because for like the French-speaking people like KOKO, KOKO, like they just were using that. Yeah, it was smooth, I like Iris. Like, I think it's cool. My first name really suit me, but artist name KOKO is like, yeah, that is me. That's my last name.
That is fire. So it's really her. Like, that's her name because that's really her name. Like,
a real one.
They switched a vowel or two in there, but that's her. That's what's up. And so you just mentioned Belgium. So where were you born? Were you born in Belgium or no?
I was born in Finland.
I said it. Finland's finest, Finland. We got you right here on the red carpet. You was born in Finland, and then like, how you end up here?
So yeah, basically, like I mentioned, around age of 15, 16, we moved to Belgium. I did my high school studies there. Went to an international school, European School of Brussels. Shout out.
Wow.
I love you all. But there, my friends, like everything was so international. Like we were just all over Europe. I kind of figured like this is my tea. Like I am, just very like a person. I love being around languages, different cultures. Like it's just for me, it is inspiring. Like feeds my soul. So at one point, I also lived in the UK in Glasgow. I was studying there a bit, and then after working in a radio, doing the DJ thing in Finland, I found a school in here to study sound technology, and I came and never left. Like, that's it.
Wow. How long has that been now, would you say?
Yeah, I came January 2019. I started, and
that's amazing.
In between, I lived in California for a bit, in San Diego. I definitely want to be bi-coastal, NYC, LA. Like, I love California vibes. I'm a Taurus, surf, skateboarding.
Yes. I see you skateboarding too.
Yeah,
check her out. She's doing the ramps. Is that something you just like mastered? Because it looks like you mastered it now.
I mean, I do it all, but ramps has been the focus, certain tricks, and then just be going to places with it. I love it. It made me so happy, like, to do it.
Is that something you picked up here, or was you always like a skateboarder?
I have been involved in the scene like since I was like a teenager. Like I kind of vibe with the culture for multiple reasons, but like, just like the punk and like rebel, like, I don't give a F attitude that like they have. Like it's like goes aligned like together with the music I used to listen to at the time when I first got introduced like to skateboarding. My first boyfriend, he was a skateboarder, and then myself. I was doing it, and I got back to more into it when I first moved to New York. And then now I feel like I kind of honestly been active. Like I've been part of Harold Hunter Foundation, like the Girls and Women's Mentorship Program for a good year now.
Wow.
So yeah, we usually, we we meet up and we skate together. We have like girls skate sessions.
That's
It
amazing.
aligned with my purpose with like the women empowerment, like girl stuff. Like it's one of those things like we do together. And shout out to Kava, shout out to Pinky, like Cam. I love you all.
No, that's what I like about you when I'm watching and following. You are engaged in a lot of different ways in things that help lift communities. Can you talk to us more about that? Like, what do you do and how do you find these programs? What's going on? How do you do this? You are really are activists in uplifting communities.
Thank you for saying that. I am so happy you see it because that is how I like to even be pursued. Like I am an artist. I make music about, growth, self-love, unity, oneness, women empowerment. But then I'm really like, I live that. I live it, you know. Like I bringing people together and, building one another, supporting one another. It's something that's always just been me, honestly. So then, yeah, definitely, we have the skate stuff. I am the other admin of this big NYC underground artist group chat, and we have like so many cool things like we do together or like support one another. But I'm the other admin, so like I feel like I love that there I can just like guide and bring my intuition, like help
So it's a
building
group
other
chat.
artists.
Everyone brings their ideas and what they're doing into it, and y'all just all show up for each other.
I mean, basically, Cooley, he's the founder of this whole guild, but it is a guild. Like it's like a lot of different creatives, but like our focus on that one is in music. And so yeah, definitely music, just the whole music community here, but especially our Val-on people. I love you all. But we share ideas, we share art, we work on songs together. We have like an award coming up, but we're not gonna talk too much about it. But it is something I find so meaningful, like Artist 2025. I don't think it's something like you can really like build from outside. Like I love authenticity. I love realness. I love real ones, and I feel like in a space like that, I am able to give my unconditional support and love and like really encourage people to like build your artistry around your soul, like who you really are. And like, so then you can attract those opportunities that are like aligned with that stuff.
You, yeah.
Yeah. So, and then, other stuff is like just women empowerment, in this support group I've been where there is females who've gone through like domestic violence in their relationships or something like, just anything to like make things better. Mental health issues is important. So whenever there is something like I can be, contributing, I am trying to do that because I think it's like when we talk about these things, like we normalize it and understand. We all go through things. It's so journey. So, yeah. And that's it really. Yeah, different communities.
That is amazing. And I'm trying to be that for the same type of community. So if people are trying to get into a field where they're creative, whether it's music, whether you create cakes, I want to help uplift them. And that's what this podcast is about, the Red Carpet Custodian Podcast. Yep. And let me hit the button because
You're on the red
you are on the red carpet. And it's only right that I got some red carpet questions for you, all right? Because we're going to get some personal stuff. But there's a whole reason for you being here. It's the red carpet questions. I'm gonna hit you with this one. We asked everybody, and it's probably one of the most viral segments. Coco, what's in your wallet, purse, or bag? What you have an item maybe or two that you could pull out of your purse, bag, or wallet that you could show us that you might have with you.
Word. Okay, I'm going to show something from my bag then.
All
this
right.
one. I love this one. Juicy one.
She got the juicy bag, y'all. Watch out.
But
It's a bit.
honestly,
Triz on the switch. Hold on. Wait, did we check the bag? I don't know if we checked this bag. We didn't
check it out. You take a good look. I love it. It's soft and like fluffy. I love things like that so much. Like, but yeah, honestly, I'm trying to think. What should I show you guys? But I guess, the first one thing I'm going to show is my plushie. I love like soft things.
I'm killing now. I'm so comforted.
Nothing to be nervous around me. But guys say they are scared of me, honestly. But like,
Wow.
yeah, I just love I love small, cute things. Like it's just like I have plushies, like these miniature versions of things. Like I love my men, even short kings, cute and short.
Wow.
Shout out to my exes. Anyway, so like, yeah, this is one, and I love Hello Kitty itself, like for multiple reasons. But it's been part of my brand
Yeah, I see that.
for a long time. Like the real ones know this is not a trend. It's not a phase. Like it's a lifestyle. But what I love about her though is she's just calm. She's cool. She's innocent, and she's so joyous. She just brings joy to people, and that's why I relate. Like I
Right.
feel like myself. I'm a little bit like that. Just like bringing like joy and vibes and love to people. So that's one thing. That's my Hello Kitty.
She got
I
the
love
Hello Kitty out the bag. First time we get a stuffed Hello Kitty out the bag. We ain't seen that one yet.
And
This is the red carpet exclusives.
this one is going to be very random, but like this is
Coco, what else is in this
Shout
bag,
out-
Coco?
shout out to my Northern European princesses, all
Mhm.
Slavic people.
Mm-hmm.
I love you all. One thing about me, like I have this one favorite snack, which is very random, and it is pickles.
Pickles.
And I always eat them. I just love them, honestly. Like this is super.
I
Like
am not making this up.
nah, this brings me back to my childhood. Like
She's not.
Yeah, I am doing it. Like I swear, in any studio environment, when I take this pickle jar out, like honestly, they love me, but maybe not always because, like, yeah, I need this. It's so good. I love it. Shout out to my ancestors.
And you could just eat them like that. You don't eat it on a burger or nothing.
No, the best way, just raw,
Yeah. Oh wow. Oh yo, I don't even know. I don't have nothing for this.
Yeah.
That was unexpected. I never in my life could have fathomed someone pulling out. She walking with the pickle jars with her.
Yeah, I definitely do that. I be eating it. I love it.
Like snack breaks, mealtime.
Yeah, anywhere. Like honestly, it's the first. Like sometimes first thing in the morning. Sometimes like that snack before bedtime. Sometimes in a bathtub eating pickles. Sometimes recording. Like
If we
Yeah.
never went viral before, we about to be viral right now.
DJs are the best ones. I like Snap too, and then the ones.
So what about the ones that come in a pouch by himself, the one joint?
Yeah, the ones.
Yeah, the one.
You buy one.
Yeah.
The best one. If you know, you know. Because we like segments of one because we're about one.
So the mother of my child, my lady, she's pregnant right now, and sometimes from what I heard, the men be having cravings. So I've been craving jalapenos. I bought a jar of jalapenos and I put a few of the jalapenos on my plate when I'm eating dinner and certain meals now. I've been doing the jalapeno thing, but I think that's from up north because I was in prison before, and in prison, all we really had was like the jalapeno to add flavor and stuff. So I kind of think I don't know which one it is. Is it a craving from her being pregnant, or it's a flashback PTSD I'm having from 2014?
Like a throwback. I feel you. I didn't know men have that too. I know women, we always have weird, or I have heard, like weird cravings, but that's cool.
I've been
You're part
getting
of the
tired.
pregnancy
I've been
gang.
tired more than usual. You know what I'm saying?
a lot.
Yeah, I'm having cravings. No, that was amazing. That was probably the best What's in Your Wallet segment ever. I don't know if it's ever going to be a better one than that.
I want to show something. I just want to, honestly, actually,
This
by
the
the way,
three-part. What's in that bag again, Coco? Is
Okay.
there another?
pickle jar. No, this one is
She had a different flavor pickle.
this one is a simple one.
You said jalapenos. Here's some jalapeno.
This one is very simple one.
what is
Honestly, this is just because I produce. This is very easy. This is my laptop and my headphones. So yeah, this is what I usually be carrying around.
Oh,
Sure,
she's
it-
on the road
yeah.
working. Even when she's on the road, she's
Yeah,
working.
we always keep that too. We love it. Anyway, that's it for my back for today.
That is amazing.
Unless you want to see some makeup, and hey,
No.
by the way, shout out to you! Congratulations for a child.
Yeah,
I love
thank
that.
you. Yeah, my
Much
baby number 2, I'm having a
blessings.
son.
Oh,
Yep.
number 2. Oh, you're
Yeah.
having a son.
I'm having a son. I
That's
have a girl. She's 7, and now I'm having a son.
That's beautiful.
It's over. I'm getting my tubes tied.
Wow.
Nah, I can't get my tubes tied.
I
But
was-
I don't know. I don't want no more after this, I think.
It's gonna be the number. The
Yeah.
2. Okay.
Yeah. So let me ask you this. Besides yourself, who's some of the other artists that Coco is listening to? Can you give me about 5 artists, maybe in New York City? 5 artists from New York City that Coco is listening to.
Well, I am thinking like whether I should tap in from like the people in my community or if I should like. So I'm going to do this. I will share some favorites here from
Yeah.
this city, and then just like my overall favorites.
Let's do it.
Okay, so we love Bonita. Shout out Bonita. She and her producer, Melody Architect, they are my peers.
Bonita, we gonna put the clip. You was in the video.
Oh yeah, I was in the
I
video.
see you was playing the piano and
Yeah.
stuff in that video, Bonita
Yeah,
video.
yeah.
I see this one. Yeah,
But shout out to
her.
shout out to her. Like she's working. She has the vision. Music is great. You know, they are homies. I love to just like be part, like to see where everything is going because they are working hard. And Melody Architect, obviously, as a producer, he works with a lot of people in the underground scene. Very hungry. Just had one of his biggest placements with Jim Jones.
Right.
Shout out to congrats, bro. So yeah, Bonita is one. Then I'm gonna say MK Ultra, another hardworking lady, cancer queen. We love you.
Yes.
Keep on going. She just has like a fly thing going on. So like
her own style. Yeah,
Yeah.
I've seen her too.
I always been actually to her video. It's actually really fun. Like yeah, I just love to be, just like making things happen with
in those
this
mixes, I see you in the mix a
inspirational-
lot.
Especially my girls. Like it's not easy in this city. Nothing about this, what we do, and in this industry for a cute female, it's tough. It's really tough. So like for us, like to be able to like showing up for one another, giving support, like whatever it is, like we each one of us need. Like sometimes it's something small, sometimes it's advice, whatever. I think it's very crucial. So then
That's amazing.
I think just because MK and Gigi Banks, she's cool. She has her own thing going on too. She's like already like kind of there, But Gigi does it differently too. Her like focus, I think, is like more like she on that like money, get that
Yeah.
money,
She had that bag
but-
talk.
Yeah, but it's like, I love her. I love her thing. I love her hustle and grind. Like, so shout out to Gigi. And then there is so many other artists, but like other ones who have like really cool thing going on. Lil Gesture, and then Matt the Outlaw, just like artists like in my scene, like just Coley, and then
She got it. She
Yeah,
knows she's
we got so
outside,
many.
she knows
yeah,
like
we got so many.
everybody. If she
I love
forgets
you
your
all.
name,
I love
it's
you all.
no pun intended. It's a lot of lights going on. That's
Yeah.
all.
And then my own personal favorites, like this music, Kali Uchis, I love her. Kendrick Lamar, love. Erykah Badu, forever and always.
Wow.
Yeah, there is a lot.
That's amazing. No, I like that. I like that the people that's on the rise and the legends.
Yeah,
Like,
and I'm talking like true goats, like Aretha Franklin, Mavi Staples. Like I love gospel. Like I know it is weird. I come from Finland, and my background is in jazz because the saxophone and everything. But and really, truly, for me, for example, when I went to New Orleans, I actually have a song about that place. But the first time,
About
like
New
just
Orleans?
like a jazz scene there. It's just crazy. I just always have felt so aligned with like just real instruments, first off, but especially jazz, like with my soul, it's like a big alignment. But I am aware I don't come from like the culture where it was created. So I just have love and respect and love music and love what it does to us.
The fact that
bring
you can
us
say
together.
that is very well said, and that's what needs to be said a lot of times when you
give
recognize.
the credit.
Yeah.
Always, just like thank you God for making all that happen and like shout out to New Orleans, shout out to all the jazz musicians.
So you said a couple of things. You was in school, all right, for something music related, and you also said you was DJing and a radio host. When you was DJing, what type of music was they playing there?
Well, at the time, it was like kind of like mainstream, like rap, hip hop, like old school hip hop,
Wow.
some pop music. But that was like that was a good period. I guess they here and there asked if I could do it again. I probably could, but then my own personal favorite is like, let's say I've been doing it in nightclubs, like at 2 a.m., 3 a.m., 4 a.m. But like then,
So you was mixing.
yeah.
Wow.
But then what I really love is, I don't know, my vibe is like, I love real instruments. I play many instruments. Like, so I love like this like funky soul, like jazzy, like just like togetherness.
So
vibe,
so wait, she could sing, dance, rap. She's modeling,
yeah.
right?
Yeah.
She's acting because technically those videos is small movie production.
Yeah,
so
there
you
is something cool coming up with that scene too, actually, but I can't share too much. But yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
she got some more sauce coming on the way. That's ill. But then you just said you play instruments.
Mm-hmm.
So what's like some of the ranges of instruments you could play? Tell me about. Can you play the drums?
I play drums okay.
Okay.
I personally think I could play in a band if it was really necessary. Like I can carry this, you know. But like alto sax is my first and foremost.
Okay.
Like I'm nice with it. I can say that. Electronic guitar, like I love it. It's like it's just so fun. And then keys always. Like I compose.
Okay. So you're into a lot of making your own instrumentals for your music, or do you do that, or do
Yeah.
you? Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
I have done it. Right now, I am working on one EP, set to release 5th of December, 2025.
That's the name of the project. One EP.
One EP. It is about like just oneness, like all of us being one with God
Okay.
and Source, and just,
Mm.
it is about unity and my twin flame journey, and just getting it together for everyone, really.
So y'all stay tuned. KOKO, song coming out real soon. One.
Yeah. So one
Woohoo.
EP is coming out, and then first song from that project coming out on the 29th of August. But yeah, I mean, the instruments, what did you ask about it again? You just
What other instruments do you play? Like,
Yeah,
what's the
that's it.
range? Yeah, no,
Yeah,
that's
that's
good.
it,
That's
that's
still
it, yeah.
multiple instruments.
Yeah.
I did the trumpet one semester and never went back to it. Then I did the drums another semester. I could have probably stayed there a little bit, but nah, I miss band class.
it's
I think I'm more of a vocalist.
I love it. I think it's with instrument, it's like you just have to, the consistency. Like with the saxophone, like every day I had to play that, when I was like growing up, almost every day, and it was painful, and it was like the constant like criticism, when everything with creativity, like it should never be about like punishment or like these weird like controlling like patterns, like when you are learning an instrument, but it has to come from within. And that is how I literally have learned these other instruments. It's like from YouTube, and I've had just like so much fun, and like I feel so happy when I do that, and especially like in like jams, like all female jams or
Yeah.
something, I can
I've
just hop
seen-
on these different
They doing a lot of those
instruments.
all-female shows. Let me ask you this.
Yeah.
That's from a guy who supports the up-and-coming women and all women, of course. If it's an all-female show, can I pull up and interview the females? Like, because I wanted to go to one show, but I was like, damn, am I out of place? It seems all-female. I don't know how that goes.
I think definitely it is, as long as I feel like a lot of times we do these showcases and open jams, everything, or producer meetups just for girls.
Yeah.
That's actually another community I'm involved, like with the producer community. But like that's another thing. But basically with these all-female events, it's like you can come and support. You can support in like as in putting us on a pedestal and helping us to be seen in the right type of light,
Yeah.
rather than like as objects or like just like
No,
some
this is
weird little
talent.
dolls.
These are
Yeah.
talent. These are creative.
Yes.
These are people out here sweating when they doing it too.
Yeah,
And like,
exactly.
I want to get to that real fast. Not to switch subjects, but maybe to switch. Me and you actually met at an event by Rehabilitation Speaks. And so that was my first time actually getting to see you perform. I believe I have clips that I'm going to include in this. We have clips of KOKO at Rehab. Check it out. But so at this event, that's how we met. I want to talk to you about, one, what's your opinion on rehab events? Have you been to others? Because I went to like 2 of his events. He's up to like 7 or 6 now. He's doing good. He has another one coming up. What was your experience there? Rehab.
Yeah, I've only been to one. I think it was so nice. Like all my favorite girls were there. You know, like it just was a vibe. Like it was cool. For me, I think that was the first time I performed in front of like Drewski. And
DJ Drewski, yeah.
And it was kind of funny because like actually like the
You
PA,
was turned up. I ain't
the
gonna
PA
front.
went like it crashed, so I just did a cappella for the rest of the song.
Oh,
like, you know, type thing.
And let me tell you what else she do. She was like in other people's performances too. You go to these showcases and all the artists are there to perform. We was kind of getting into it last episode with the other artist that was here, but it's like, you know, there's not a mesh. And you actually were performing with other performers, like playing a B-roll in the background, and that made it so much fun even for me. Fun to watch, fun to be there. You added to that, so just I wanted to highlight that.
Thanks for saying that. And to be honest with you, it is like something like, you know, I love that sometimes they ask, can you come on stage with me? Or then I will just go, and then sometimes, I don't know, it's just, you know, we are, you know, filming one another there, like, just like, you're there to, you know, support, like, you're being part of the journey. And I have always been that way, honestly, like, when I've been active, like, with my artistry, like, you know, just, like, on stage, in videos with, like, my, you know, peers.
Yeah, she's an active one. She's not going to sit there and wait to perform. She's networking. She's working the room. Now, I really like that. And he is having another event. It's called Gone to November. It's on November 1st. And DJ Drewski will be there again this time. And it's kind of in, like, the same location. I got another red carpet segment now. This is a whole segment. And I told them before, I could give them a new segment every segment. Like, I don't even have to do old segments. But this one right here is going to stick around forever. Mm-hmm. It's a tribute to two of my friends that was lost.
Okay, rest in peace. My condolences.
Yes. So one of the name was Badness. One of the name was Richard. This segment is called Act Bad or Live Rich. There's no wrong answers. Okay? It's just opinion about lifestyle, about luxury, okay? So I'm going to give you the first one, and I'm going to explain it so you get it, all right? Okay. You could act bad, if you could. Act bad, you have your own self-driven car. It's a foreign car. It's looking real fit for Coco. It's one of them things, you know? But you got to hit that pedal, and you got to steer the wheel. It's you driving in your self-driven foreign. That's acting bad. Or would you want to live rich? Luxury. They're going to open the door and they're going to drive and they're going to be where you tell them to be and go where you tell them to go. You want to get chauffeured and living rich, or you want to drive yourself in the foreign acting bad? What you doing, Coco?
I am driving myself and I will act bad. Real bad.
Skirt on her. I like that. All right, I'm going to give you another one.
I am very independent.
I like that.
Especially all my exes know that. I can be clingy if I love you, but honestly, I have to get my thing done. So I focus on myself, you know.
She acted bad for real. You heard Coco. Look, I got another one. Would you rather, you own it now, you own this, a penthouse. It got the beautiful views, city views, water, Statue of Liberty maybe in the view. I don't know. You got the penthouse acting bad, or you living rich. You got a mansion. You move your peoples in. You could get it comfortable in this big old mansion. Or you want to act bad with the penthouse. What you do? Act bad, live rich. Act bad, live rich.
Penthouse, baby.
Penthouse, she's acting bad. Coco is on a roll with acting bad.
I know which one even. Yeah.
So the goal for me in this is to get you to try to live rich now. Because you on the act bad side. So, all right. Now, I'm going to get you. She's going to stay on act bad on this one. But the next one. All right. This one right here. Would you rather act bad in the best streetwear, finest, newest fits? Or would you rather live rich? They done tailor fit them dresses. You is dressed for a ballroom dance show. You living rich with the gown or you acting bad with the street drip?
I mean, I don't bring the ballroom stuff. It's like I would be doing like Gucci and Prada and Rick, like, you know, Ganni, all that, but I have to pick the
Balenciagas, the shoes or the runners, like. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, I want both. I just want everything.
She's both. I
want it all.
She gotta keep her closet versatile. She might go to the bar. I get it.
Yeah,
All right.
I'll be on that wave, you know, like. But when I get that big money, like, oh my God. You think I'm fly now? You think I'm like, I got it?
Definitely.
Wait till you see that. Like, oh, I'm going crazy because then I can really buy anything I want. I don't have to like come up with the
Worry
solutions.
about it.
You know?
Yeah.
I will just buy the exact
Just
thing.
give me that. That's
oh
the
my
one.
God, you will see it will be iconic. Very iconic.
Yeah, all right. So now this is my favorite question out of this segment to ask to artists. Because I really want to know. Would you rather act bad with viral hits? Your album is on fire. You are performing in stadiums, shutting them down like you're Chris Brown. Back to back, sold out. He just did it. Would you rather viral hits, acting bad, album going crazy, you outside, they need you? Or would you rather live rich, you own the business, you own 100 artists, and you get 1% from all of them, and you make more than all of them?
Yeah.
Would you rather be behind the scenes, living rich, music mogul, or are you acting bad still, and you running around, you outside performing?
Yeah. I mean, this is like one of those, I would say both, honestly, because
Woo!
like I have that. I'm like on my empire, timing, like myself.
So you
With
handle the
everything I
business
do,
side and you
but,
performing.
yeah, but I will never stop performing. Like that is like, that makes me the happiest. Like I feel the most alive. I feel like I'm most aligned with my purpose when I do it. So I cannot not do it. But I want to work with people. I want to like build like cool, cool shit,
Hell
but
yeah.
I'll always be performing. So if you want me to act bad, you call that then that's what it is.
She's acting bad.
Yeah.
She's still outside. Okay. Oh, I thought she was gonna go live rich
Business.
then.
I mean, I will be performing. That will never be taken away from me.
Would
Yeah,
you?
God willingly. I love you, God.
Would you rather act bad with the cash in your hand, millions of dollars, it's right here, it's touchable, it's spendable, or would you rather live rich, you got stocks and bonds?
I mean, it's money. Both is money. I don't know.
Yeah.
I will take cash. Yeah.
Yeah, she ain't want to act bad. All right, this is the last one. Last one. Act bad and spend it all so they remember you. Coco was in the spot. She had 500 people with her. They left in those luxury cars. Or would you live rich and save it, build it for the legacy? Your kids, great uncle kids, somebody from the family might be able to still touch this money 50 generations from now.
I will build legacy, Like
Build
I believe
legacy.
in like long lasting.
Oh, we got to live rich. Yeah, we converted. That's the end of the act bad or live rich segment. How you feel? That segment is okay, right? It's not. That's good questions. Gets you thinking.
Nothing too bad. Nothing spicy.
Nah, I can't go too spicy. So let's get into purple. I'm doing the jalapenos with the food. That's about it.
Yeah, I feel you.
Let's get to purple lenses though. Let's talk about how the production of this song came along. What was the vibes like? There's a line in there. I might have heard it wrong. You said something about selling the soul.
I don't think I said anything about selling soul, honestly. I really don't think so.
Let's go to it. We gotta go to it.
But basically, the
I'm
process.
gonna take that part out, but go ahead.
Yeah, the process of like making this song, oh my, it was so fun. Like shout out to Major Effect, Hideout Studios. In Jersey, we were, working on it, recording it. Oh, it was so fun because they have the pool, they have the beach there. It's like at on that summer 2024, it was like endless partying, like going on in that mansion basically. So I just went for a couple of days. This was not like there was not really like partying going on at that time like that. We were just like making music, creating, working, and then this song. It was like I had already had like the first version of it a while back. Like I think I saw the Joker movie, and for me especially, like it's just kind of like these thoughts arise just like when someone is not seen the way they are, they really truly are.
They want to be. They
as a
intend
soul.
to be.
And then like how that leads to mental health issues, especially if someone is abusing you, suppressing you. You have to suppress your emotions, and what is the outcome of that? So like that's something I want to do a lot of charity on, like just like basically, just because when a person has mental health issues, you are just out of alignment of your soul, basically.
Right.
It's nothing to be, you don't probably have to heavily medicate that. You probably just have to go to your summer cottage and sleep and create and like talk to people who like nourish your soul, like, on that timing. So when I saw the Joker movie, I remember like writing like the first versions of it. And then we were just working on things at the Hideout, like, summer 2024. And then I just brought that song there. I never thought about making an EDM song, but that's just how it came out with. And I'm really kind of like, it's really cool, even if it hasn't like popped out or it hasn't like, how you say, blossomed, blew up yet to its true potential. I think it will, because like I think.
Yeah, me too. When I listen to it, that's the vibes I get.
Because this time right now, we're going through like this major ascension, like on this planet, and just more and more artists, creators who are really aligned, who've done like a lot of healing work, a lot of real ones who've gone through a lot of things. Yeah. Now we're putting it into our art, and then somehow we need that a lot in this time. So like I just have a feeling like somehow it's gonna be found. I know like people in like Ghana and stuff, they send me like clips. They have been like, it might go, we don't really know God's ways, but that's how it was born. I was heavily in the production process, like I always am when I work with different producers. Like it is like either I produce myself, or then usually I am like heavily like in it, playing
in the production
something
of it, yeah.
Yeah, and that is really it. But it is about just that like, for anyone who feels they have not been pursued or like seen as who they truly are, it is for all of us. Because like nothing external, like no status, no money, like no circumstances, it never defines us. We are souls on an eternal journey.
That's the music I love. It don't matter what style of music it is, as long as I can find myself in that journey, in that story, it's relatable to me. And that song right there, I was getting a lot of those vibes. It's like, oh, they don't see, y'all don't understand. Really.
They don't listen.
Y'all not even listening. Yeah.
I have had that experience in my life too. Like just like, whatever environment it has been, but just like, okay, I am sharing my truth. I am talking my shit, but you guys are not listening.
Right.
And you don't want to see me, and then you are not my people. Then, but, circumstances change, like I say, but I feel you and I understand you and I see you with it.
Right.
So shout out to you.
And you too. We on to something here. Everybody gets seen.
Yeah, everybody gets seen with Coco Motion.
You're on the red carpet.
I'm happy to have you up here. I have another red carpet question for you.
Perfect.
What is one or two things that Coco would do with $1 million right now if you had it just to spare of hand, just to give it, to some purpose, whatever? Or what would Coco do with $1 million? Wait, before you answer, one of the most viral answers, a girl says she's going to buy a house in Puerto Rico with a bunch of monkeys. She's going to put monkeys in the house. What's one or two things you would do with $1 million, Coco?
I will say two. Like, first one, I am going to found a charity organization for mental health issues, like these literal rehabilitation center or something where people who are struggling with these issues can go there, heal themselves, work on themselves,
get support.
Yeah, charity is something I always have known that I want to do for a fact, like women empowerment and the mental health issues, especially those things. I love you too, but so that is one thing I would do with that money, that center, And then another one is just I would pour it on my art. I have so much to give. You guys have no idea. I love it, I love doing it, and I am talented. I'm really a real one, and I have a long background in music. So I would just, for my sessions, hire the best musicians, come and play, my songs, record on tape recording. I love tape, analog. I'm not gonna lie. I would do everything. Tape is so pricey. You guys have no idea. I would do that. I would hire the best videographers, and then just to get my vision true, like put money to my art as much as I could. So then that could, bring more and more like abundance and like healing to this planet. So yeah, but I mean, sure, with the 1 mil, then that I mentioned the art, but then contributing to that, like probably would live in a nicer building and, get a teacup poodle. I love those.
Teacup poodles.
Yep.
That's amazing. All right. So yeah, I would do something like that too. I ain't gonna front. Mental health is definitely big in our communities right now. It's sad, especially in New York. It's so common. You're on the train or you're walking somewhere, and it's not really to say drug addicts. You can't really say that. Even drug addicts, I say, is mental health.
Yeah.
Right.
I agree.
So
yeah.
And now they're trying to block Section 8.
Oh.
They're trying to stop everybody. You only got 2 years now. If Donald Trump gets this right, according to him,
yeah,
he's gonna take everybody who's been on Section 8 all these years and only give them 2 years to have it from now on. And this is federal, so this is not just New York, it's every state. And it's gonna be a lot of people on the streets. There's gonna be a lot more mental health problems if people outside are...
That's horrible. That is literally like prioritizing like whatever, like, we're just taking money away from it, using it for like something else when people are like suffering
already
and
using it and needing it. Housing is one of the biggest crises going on.
Yeah, and I know that feeling too. Even me, I've temporarily like have not had like home and things like that. Like it's actually really uncomfortable. Like it is very humiliating experience, but I think in a way it connects you to God in a different way. But shout out to anyone watching this going through it, maybe temporarily or something. You will get out of it, and I have faith in you.
There you go. And while we're right there, let's stay there. What advice would you give to an artist who's starting right now? She's young. She's 17, 18. She wants to make it. She knows now, I think I want to do music. How would you say her process should start? Because yesterday or the last episode, we had dudes who have 25 years of hip hop on this couch. And they said that people are trying to run to the stage. They just rush in, trying to hurry up and perform. They're not putting into the craft. So what does KOKO suggest for someone who's starting in music right now?
Well, first off, like your artistry, like I mentioned earlier in this interview, it is you. Like I think you don't really have to like use your ego mind that much, when you're trying to like build that image, like that artistry. I would just go within, think, what is true to me? Who am I making music for? What is my sound like? What do I want to tell with my music? I would think about those things. Next things I would think about is the brand, like how I like to be pursued, what are my colors? Like, what is my style like? This can be very artistic. Of course, people like create alter egos all the time, but as long as it's like true to you, so you feel authentic. Right. So I would think about those things, like first and foremost. I wouldn't try and like copy people. Like that's just like, it's just not it when you already have it within. And then I would start recording. This is for all my girls, for my guys. Literally, just like take your laptop, open BandLab, start experimenting. Either you will find beats on YouTube and you will like be writing on those, like practicing, freestyling, or then you can start experimenting, do your own. You can use AI if that's true to you. However, start creating that sound. And I would say like, well, I'm a musician. I am not just an artist or just a singer. I'm a musician. So for me, all those open mic experiences, like that's literally how I built my whole like stage persona. Like there was a time I was paying this one open mic in New York City, probably at least once, sometimes a lot of times, 2 times a week, I was paying the entrance fee, like spending my last money so I can go there on stage and practice and get better.
No matter how many people's in a room, I want to be in a room where I'm doing my thing.
Yeah.
And I'm rehearsing it and building it.
So then open mics, to me, okay, I appreciate what the OG said, and I agree, like you gotta, find your sound, like perfect your artistry, take your time with it. Right. But then also like for me, it is like, I love performing. Like I am a healer, like that is kind of connected to my purpose, like to go there on that stage and share energy and align, like bring that divine feminine energy, so like to spaces. So personally, for me, I think going to like open mics as an artist is really good, because there is so many times like I have seen too happening in this scene. It is like now you get the big opportunity somewhere, you just get the big opportunity, but then you have really not ever practiced so much being on stage. You don't know how to control crowd. You don't know how to read the room.
The
you don't
breath.
Yeah. So then now you go and you just don't nail it, like your opportunity, like you're blowing it up because
DJ Drewski was in the room and he just seen you do a bare minimum performance.
Yeah.
Because you didn't practice.
Wait, I didn't practice?
Not you.
Oh.
I'm saying them.
That place?
Yeah, in that case.
Oh.
Not you.
Yeah.
But that could what would happen.
Yeah.
If you just run out to a stage,
Yeah.
next thing you know, you didn't know DJ Drewski might was
Exactly.
going to really be there.
So,
now
like-
your performance is not that good.
Right. So like any occasion it is like, but I would just say stay ready. Like a lot of my peers to this day, like the ones who are even more lit in the like let's say underground scene, like I know they rehearse every day. I don't do that anymore. Like I definitely be playing piano. I've been singing every day, but I don't practice like performing. Maybe because now I've been more in the album mode and like everything. But there was a time, at least 1 hour every day, practice performing. So like, if you guys really want this, like you gotta commit to it, and then you gotta like work around a schedule that like is aligned with that dream. And it can't happen if you don't stay like on top of things. Like it is at times tough. Like I want to flow. I want to be in my feminine energy. Like I don't want to control too much like my life in general. But like I have to have a structure, because if I don't, then no evolving, no leveling up. So you have to find that good balance, like bringing that masculine and feminine energy together. And it's a no-brainer. You definitely will. You will do it. You will make it if you just like stay on top of things. And yeah, if it's in your soul,
That's
like
great
there is.
advice.
Yeah.
What's something you see yourself, a position you see yourself in 5 or 10 years from now? Where's Koko gonna be at in 5 to 10 years from now, as far as musically, as far as your life? What's next for Koko?
Musically, I just hope like will keep on creating, like writing about these topics. I want to be on huge stages all over the world. Like I'm really wanting to
Acting
collaborate.
bad.
Yes, acting bad, but acting cute and innocent.
There you go.
Cutie Koko.
Yeah.
But yeah, I want to work with big artists. Like my dream collaboration literally is like Erykah Badu. It is Kendrick Lamar. It's Thundercat. Like, this. I would love to have the opportunity. Mark Ronson is producer. I would like. It will be amazing to work with him.
She can see it now.
As a videographer, Cole Bennett, if you see this, please work with me one day
Cole.
if you want to. But then, aside of that though, like I want to be doing that. I will be doing like just music, I want to have my own label. I want to have like a creative house where we are guiding like the artists, just, the souls the right way. We're like attracting the right opportunity, the right alignment. I have always felt like I have this strong intuition in a way. Like I am very spiritual, and I follow a lot of like astrology. Certain,
I call it horoscopical. I'm very horoscopical too.
horoscopical, yeah.
Yeah.
But I think like nature for me, like, well, God is such a big topic, but in general, I would say like I read energies like a lot in general. So then for me, yeah, I would say giving guidance and like seeing the soul, like seeing what's missing, like what can be added or what you're doing great. Like it is so natural for me. So I am hoping I'll be able to, just like elevate like other people too in the process. Like I want to make an impact, like create something. We're talking like empire.
That Koko stamp is on
Empire,
everything.
Coco's world. That's what it is.
World.
But I will be doing, I'll be involved, like music, of course, that's like just artist scene, like creativity. But I will be doing TV. I will be acting for sure. Like, anything, and modeling. Like this is, I want to go kind of hard with that one. So that's why now I am drinking Coke, but usually I eat very clean because I want to pursue. And I've had opportunity, like Chanel even wanted to take me to Paris. Like Not this June, but like the June before, 2024.
Yeah.
After releasing my first LP, Coco Motion, they wanted to take me to Paris with them, but at the time I couldn't travel. But yeah, just wanna nail opportunities like that, you know.
More blessings coming. So she's available to be in your video. She's available to make some music with you.
I charge.
That's
like,
what I'm about to say. How can they holler at Coco? Tell the people where to be able to book Coco if they need them. Coco to pop out. There's a fee, of course, but how do they get to you?
If you want me to work on music with me, like features like that, you know, you can just DM KOKO.fly, you know, and we can talk about it, you know. I now also have a website. That link is on my IG bio. Okay. But then if you want me on your videos, you know, I am someone like, I do support community. So I will come through, you know, like, especially for like certain day ones and, you know, people like I am like tight with in general, and maybe up and coming artists, you know.
Yeah, trying to build a relationship with.
Exactly.
Keep a relationship with.
But then in general though, if you want to book me for your video, yeah, just hit my DM up and yeah, let's see what we will work with, you know.
That's Coco.fly on Instagram.
And on TikTok. And YouTube is KOKO.flyest. And yeah, that's what's up.
We on the red carpet. It was a pleasure having Coco. I want to thank you again for coming through. Oh, wait. One more question. What do you think about the studio while you're here before you go? How do you feel about the Red Carpet Consortium studio while you're right here?
I love the red. Come on now. I'm an Aries Venus. I love red. I love black. I'm jacking with it.
It was kind of cold on the walk-in.
Yeah, but now it's like, yeah, we definitely chill here.
Yeah, we chilling, y'all.
We love it.
Nah, Coco, thanks again for coming, man. It's just like that. That's all we gotta do. We holler at the greatest. We international now. It's Finland's finest. Coco, check this out.
Love it. Thank you for
you.
Oh, I am like, thank you so much, by the way.
No problem.
That was so fun.
We're live. We're back. It's Red Carpet Consortium Podcast. You know,
shout out to the
it's a good show. You know, we're on a good roll. We're rolling out. It's early.
Drop some tomorrow, tonight. Drop some mama and shit.
My son's in the building. I got him on the live.
Y'all got this first, like for real.
Leaky room. He's guaranteed a bucket. No way I don't appreciate my brothers for coming up here. Come on, you already know I'm from the knock right here. DJ Bruce, you know how you say it. Don't get your O's or A's. Spit something. Yeah, we gonna talk about wallet. We got his wallet.
No, tell him. They don't fuck.
Boy, you flash baby, the governor. You know what time it is.
Give me 5 artists from Queens right now.
Carpet question. If you had $1 million right now, what's 1 or 2 things you would do?
Support the community, man. You know what I mean? Support the community.
Uplift the community. Support the community.
$1 million. What's 1 or 2 things you would do with $1 million?
I mean, there's a lot of things I would do, like business-wise, but if I want to do something like that I really want to do,
hell yeah.
I want to get a house in Costa Rica with a whole bunch of monkeys.